Alrighty, we are live. It is Friday today. Here's a disclaimer. Trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical, as the typical result of an average trader is to lose money. Keep in mind you are accountable for your own decisions, and there's no guarantee that watching any of my content or anyone else on YouTube will improve your trading. Alright. So our leading gapper today is BAER. We just broke high a day pre-market to make a new pre-market high a day at 950. There's actually some daily resistance at 950, so we'll see if that holds up. Um, you can see the blue line I have drawn out is 950 daily level. There's another level at 1228. I'm gonna mark out one more at 1747. 1747. And if it goes any higher than that, I mean, we'll have one hell of a day on our hands. Um, CING, second leading gapper, high of 220. I don't really see anything above 220 on the daily, at least not in this year. Hello, Ed. Thanks for tuning in. Got about 2 minutes to the open here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we have any, like a third stock to watch. TMBR. TMBR is pulled back below VWAP. I'll watch it if it gets back above VWAP. AKBA. AKBA, 85 cents. High float. If it wants to get above $1, I'll keep it on a side chart. Oh, Lunar is showing. Lunar from a few days ago. This might be a bottom bounce though. Yeah, I think it's a bottom bounce. Let's see if I can find anything else. ASLM. ASLM. Low volume. BYND. Nah. DNMR. 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 Low volume. AKBA. ETAO. ETAO. No. HDX from yesterday. Morning Clive. Alright, so BAER is making highs as it goes into the open here. Not exactly the best news for us. Usually we want to see a pullback into the open. This is squeezing through highs into the open, so we'll see what happens on resumption, or when the market opens here. We'll see here. 10. It might go straight into a halt here. 10, yeah, 10.95 is the halt level. It's going straight into a halt, so I missed that trade, unfortunately. That is going to be a strong stock today. We'll see if anything else wants to follow suit. OCEA from yesterday. It's hitting its halt level as well. Darn. Some missed opportunities there. But you know what? We have BAERW. Hmm. TMBR pushing up towards VOP. Watching 250. Does it hold 245, 250 here? Watching for an entry at 50. Bit of lag on that entry. It filled at 52. High of that candle is 54. There's 56, watching this through 60. 57's the VWAP, watching this through 60. Okay, can we get back up to 54? There's 56, adding, watching 57, 58, break through 60. Watching that break through 60. Watching 56. Out of it at 50, 49, and 46. So bear should resume at 35.23, so we'll watch it on resumption. Watching break of 60 here on TMBR. Break of 60, there's 62, watching 64, 65. There we go, out of the trade. Now watching for a break of 70. Got out at 64 and 65. I think I should just focus on TMBR actually. I was thinking about trading the warrants on BAER while it's halted. Maybe that's not a good idea. So we hit a high of 77 there. I have 298 on TMBR. Resumption on BAER in less than a minute. "30 seconds to resumption on BAER. Our share sizing should be around 400 shares. Okay, we'll watch this BAER trade. Hopefully TMBR does not set up at the same time. That'd be really unfortunate. So it's showing 11:35 resumption, 11:25. There we go. 12:45 is the halt up. Watching 12 for the break of 12. Break of 12. In it for the break of 12. 12:45 is the halt up. Watching break of 12. There's 12:45. Can we lock at 12:45? Watching the lock. Watching break back over 12. And the lock at 12:45. It's dropping. Okay. $12.95 halt up. $10.59 is the halt down. It's halting down. Watching for a false halt. It's thinning out a little bit. Now it's halting. Yeah, it's halting. Alright, watching TMBR over 80. Watching 80, TMBR. Seller at 80. Watching the seller break on TMBR. It's 81 on the ask. Watching 84. Watching 84 on TMBR, 85. There's 88. I'd like to see this through 90. 98's the high a day. Adding at 91, watching this through 95 for high a day break. There's 96, taking some off at 95 if I can. Watching break back over we're watching for the break of $3 and 298. High day break. Needs to get over 90 again though. There's 88 on the ask, there's 90. If we can hold over 90, this looks promising for a break of 3. Watching 90 on the ask. 90 on the ask, we're breaking. Watching 93, 95. Seller at 93. Breaking it. There's 95. Got some out at 95. Taking the rest off for a small loss on that portion of the trade. So bear, I'm going to move to a side chart for now. SCING is moving up, hitting 80. There's 81. We offset 84. TMBR, I'm still watching for that break of 3. Morning, Dolce. So we hit 78 there on the lows. 78 on the lows there. Build some at 82 for a dip buy here. Starter size. Seller at 80, taking it off at 77, $100 loss. Watching the seller at 80. It's getting filled, so getting it at 80 here. Adding at 85, we're going to be watching this through 90. Looking for an add at 90 for the break of 3. Hopping out at 78.50. Watching 85 break here. TMBR. Break into 89. Can we see 90 here again? There's 90, seller at 90. It's breaking the seller at 90. Come on, one more attempt at the break of 90. Should push through. There we go, watching 94, 95. Hit 94 there. Drop down to 81. 76. Shit. Needs to get back over 80 ASAP. Cutting at 75. Damn it. Really? That was the spot it would go at. Like, that's so sad. Oh, CEA halting again. Dip buy on TMBR, looking for 70 here. Watching 70, no fill. Okay. Out at 65. So TMBR really gotta do that to us. False breakout. Nasty false breakout. So unfortunate. We were sized in heavy too, because we were looking for that break of 3. There's like too many things moving. It's a problem. It's hard to focus on any one. '93 on Sing. And at 91 on Sing, watching 93, there's a seller there. Taking off for small loss. Back in for break back over 90. Cutting at 87. Buyer at 87. It's failing. Watching 90 now for the break. And at 88, 90, 98, 88, 89. God. Okay, watching 93. And at 90 average. Nope. 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 Yeah, scan looked good this morning, but there's too many things moving. And they're all moving, not the best. When do these halts resume? OCEA should resume at 48. LUNR should resume at 51. Right? Or no, it should resume right now. LUNR. All doubles at 35. Watching 35's 90. Watching 35.90 here. Seller at 90 on TMBR. Hopefully we don't get a false breakout again. Watching TMBR break a 90. Out of it. Watching 94, watching that break of 98, 99. Out of it for the loss. I like the bottoming wick candle here. Watching back over 90. It's 94, seller at 94. Can we get over 94? Move through 98. $87. Mike, I'm not talking much, sorry. Whenever I get down this much, I tend to stop talking. Um, just 'cause I don't feel like my commentary is providing any use anymore since I'm not trading profitably. I've just been watching DMBR break of 20 or 298. I've kind of stopped taking stabs at it at 94 since it keeps on false breaking there. But if I've stopped taking stabs, that means most buyers have stopped taking stabs, which means it's most likely not going to happen. So it's... Lays, I'm above my max loss right now. I'm past it. So there is that. Um, there still feels like there's quite a bit of opportunity. That's why I'm sticking around. But if this was, I don't know, like Wednesday's trading, then I would be out of here. Resumption in 10 seconds on LUNR. Watching the move through 32. There's 33. Can we get 35 here? 35 break a high a day. 35.20 is the halt. Watching 35.20. Taking off most of the position at 35.20. 37's the halt up now. Getting the rest out at 36.80. Got some out there. Possible dip buy here. Possible dip buy for break back over 35. Watching 36. Hollow was at 38. Watching 38 here. There we go. Let's see it back on the bids. See it lock up a little bit. It's locking up just a little bit. Alright, and I'll be taking the rest off for a small loss. Okay. $38.60 to halt up now. Down to 33, 32 is the halt down. Okay, just watching. Watching 36 for this candle to go green. Watching 36 here. Starter, 72. Now watching back over 80. There's 863, halt up. Okay, out of it there. So out at 38.63. Although it should move up to 39 something or 40 something. Halt down's at 32 still. Back in here for break of 37.38. Watching 39.01 for the halt up. 39.01, we got 38 break. Adding for break of 38 and 39 here. Taking off half at 39. Trying to take off the rest at 38.90, but no fill. Watching the bid. Taking it off at 38.20. Hollow up is at 39.40. Watch a dip here down to 34, 33 area. Halt downs at 32.20. So watching a dip here. I'm going to reduce size to 50 shares. In here at 35. Let's see it pop through 36, 37. Might be a hidden seller here at 35. There's 36. 36 on the ask. Okay, are we going to get back above 36? Green going through on the tape. There's 36.50, 37. Over 38's an add. So watching 38 for the add. Watching back over 37. 36 on the ask. This candle's kind of going sideways for now. We'll see if it actually wants to break out towards 37. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it at 35.80. It's going a sideways candle. Now watching 37 break, back in. There's 37, watch 38 here. 40's the halt bubble. Watching that ask. Gonna cut it for a small loss at 36.75. Still watching that 38 level for the halt up at 39.80. Getting a position here at 37.30 for the move through 38. Watching 38 here. Break of 38 should lead to 39. 40's 20 is the halt bubble. 40.20. Watching 37.50. 37.90 is the highest candle. I'm gonna cut that trade. I think that was a $50 loss. Yeah, I see OCEA on my side chart here popping up. Just didn't want to focus on two at the same time, but if this one's starting to go more, then I guess I could focus on it. Let's go 200 shares. Although up's at 1106. High of 76 on this candle. Bit lower volume. Actually, it's a bit higher volume than lunar. Probably have to wait for a dip. Dip to 20. There's 20. Gonna get started there at 20. See if it wants to go lower. Wanting to see a pop here soon. Above 20. If it's not gonna pop, then we have to cut it. Cutting it at 15, it's not popping above 20 right away. Here's the pop, watching 20 break, 25. Nope. Had at 96 there, watching back over 10, 15. Back over 10 and 15. Watching 1010. 1008 on the ask. There's 1020. Can we get back above 1020? The bid flushed out on us. Gotta get out 88. So the spread on this one is like 30 to 20 cents. OCA has a spread of 20 cents. It's making it very difficult, so I'm gonna not touch it for now. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Because it was at 1017 on the bid, on the ask, and it flushed down to 988 on the bid. And the ask was still at like 1005. Very difficult to trade. Seller at 36 on lunar. Watching that seller at 36 on lunar. See if it wants to break down. If I start losing a bunch again, I'm just gonna call it. I'm trying to get this day back to break even. If like let's like if I start like making multiple losses in a row, not like losing big, but multiple losses in a row, then I'm just gonna say that my accuracy is bad today and that I can't trade the way I'm supposed to. So if my accuracy continues to be poor this next 10-20 minutes, then I'll call it for the day. Right now I'm just watching that seller at 36 on lunar. If that seller starts to break down, if we get back up to 36, then I'll get in for a pop through 38. But volume is dying off, so I'd like to see volume increase as we get back to 36. It's 35.60 on the ask. 35.30. The spread on lunar is between 50 cents and $1, so that's why I'm kind of just waiting for the breakout, because if I get in too early, I could just lose on the spread. So lunar's been holding 34. If it breaks 34, then we'll have to wait for a bounce off VWAP. Most likely, unless it reclaims 34 right away. So watching to see if it breaks 34 here. There's 33. It's attempting a bounce at 33. Does a hold 34 here? Big seller coming in at 34, so probably not. Watching that seller at 34. We probably have to wait till it gets down to 32 again. OCEA in at 17. Watching 30. No, this is not one to touch. I don't know why I touched it again. Why did I touch you again? Seller at 95. Damn. Yeah. OCA is not one to touch. I'm gonna get it off my screens. All of them. So, until I find a replacement for it, I'm just gonna keep this screen blank. There we go. I like how Lunar bounced off of 34, 33 area. Watch for a starter above 35. Watching 35 here. $33.30 on the bid. $34.50 on the ask. Hmm. $34. $34.20. 30, 50, 34.50, 34.90 is the high there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here at 33.80. TRKA hitting the scanners. That's what it looked like. It's a bit of a sub-dollar stock. Watching break of 30, possibly. Pre-market highs at 29.80. See if it has resistance there. Looks like it has resistance at 29.80. Pre-market highs. So I'll watch 29.80 for the break to 30. Starter there. Watching break of 30 here. Watching 30. 30 is breaking down. Watching 30 break. At 91 average. Watching 30. 98 on the ask. 90 on the ask. $93. 84. Okay, watching this break of 3 here. That candle looks good for the break of 30. Sellers coming in, 80s. Can we hold up here? Let's see some green on the tape. Oh, it might be breaking down here. Gonna have to get out here at 30, 20. Darn. Back up to 80. Okay, we'll watch this. We'll watch the sellers again at 30, 29.80 and 30. Let's see, 20,000 shares, 1 cent. 29 to 30, 29 to 40 to 30, 40. The seller at 29.60. Buyers at 29.40. Watching the sellers at 29.80. 67 average. Watching 29.80. Nope, it's failing. Okay, I'm going to stop with this one at least until it gets back above 29.80. That is a few losses in a row though. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's been 6 losses since we were making money. Hmm. Lunar halting down. Color at 29.38. If I can get back above 29.50. There we go. I'll be watching this for a break over 29.80 and 30. Let's see some volume coming into this. We have an increasing volume bar on that candle. Pull back to 29.20 is okay. I like how this candle has no volume on the pullback. Not that much selling. We hope to see big volume on the next candle for a breakthrough in 29.50. Got filled at 29.19 on that dip buy. Buyers, tons of buyers at 29.10. Watching 29.50 break. There's 60. There's 75. 29.80. 29.50 back to being sellers at 29.50. Come on. Sellers are thinning out. There we go. 29.75. Watching 29.80. 29.80 is the spot to watch for the breakout. Taking out the table at 29.53. It got fully out at 29.53. There was a big buyer that came in at 29.60. And because we were already hesitating, I just thought we were going to drop. So we did. So reduce the loss by $100. Lunar's not looking too hot. It resumed where it halted down, but didn't get back above VWAP. TRK I'm still watching for break at 29.80. We're possibly getting an ABCD pattern here. Break at 29.80. Watching 30 here, 29.90. Watching 30 break. 30, 30, 30, 20. Watching 30 to 40. 30, 40 here. Taking the rest off there. Watching 30. There's 60 for a moment. 75 also for a moment. Sellers at 30.50. They're getting eaten up. Watching 31 here. Watching 31. Taking it off at 44, 37. Volume came in during those last two candles. We want to see this candle close green. It's closing red. There's a drop down at 29.70. 29.50. There's a buyer at 29.40. I tried buying the dip there at 29.50. Buying up at 30, watching 30. So back over 30, we have buyers at 29.90. Watching back over 30. Pop through 30.30. There's 30, 30, 12, 30, 20. Bottoming wick candle. This is very nice for the 1 minute chart. Watching 30, 20. There's 30, 38. Buyers at 30, flat. Gotta make sure those buyers at 30 hold. Those will be our stop. Popping out at 13. Buyers at 30 are failing. Lunar is trying to get back above VWAP at 32. And at 32.30 on Lunar, watching 33. 33.60 is the hot level up. Gonna be cutting it break even pretty much. Watching 33 on Lunar. 34 is the hot level up. 33.50 we're at. Watching 33.50, 33.60. 33.50 is the spot to watch. Cut it at 32.80. $20 loss. I'm at 36 on Cyrn. Watching 37 break. There's 38. Watch 38 here. 39. Watching the sellers at 38.70. There's 40. 44 is the halt level up. 41, there's a seller at 41. There we go. Watching 44 for the halt up. 43.80 is the high. 43, 48. Gonna get out at 40. Watching 41. 48's the new halt level. Out at 39. It's 36. 43.80 is the high. There's 44, 45. Watching 48 for the halt level up. And at 44 average. Watching 45 break. Watching 45, break of 45. 44.97, it's not breaking. Hopping out. Watching 45 again. Watching 45 again. Buyers at 44. $45 break here. It thinned out, watching 46, 47. There's 47, watching 48 here. Taking some profit at 47. It's back down to 45. 45.51, it's not breaking. Gonna have to get out of 44. TRKA is breaking highs, 30, 30.80. CYRN. Need this to pull back down to like 40. Bought the dip there at 39.38. Watching back over 41. There's 42 on the ask. Watching 43. 42 on the ask. Watching 43. Bought some more shares at 40.50. Watching for 42. Back over 42. Big buyer there at 40. 200,000 share buyer at 40. Watching 43. There's 43, 44. Taking some off at 44. Buyer at 43. Watching 44 break. There's 46 on the ask. Watching 47 now. High day break. There's 47.50. 48. Break of 48. There we go. Watching break of 48 here. Break of 48. Looking for the sell on the ask. 48.30. There we go. All out there. Watching 49.50 here. 50 here. Break of 50. There's 51. 52. Let's see 52 here. Watching 52. Big seller at 50.80. So I'm going to get out. Watching 51 now. So there's a seller at 50.80. We'll see if it breaks. Pullback is due, so that's okay. 46. Buying the dip here at 46. Watching for 47. Can we get a pop to 47? Doesn't look like it wants to pop. I might have to take a sell here. There's 47 on the ask. So watching for 47 again. 46.80. There's a seller at 47. Watch the seller get bought through. There we go. There's 48. Watching 49 here. Watching for 49. 48 thinning out. Watching 49. Buyer at 49. Watching 50 break here. 51. Loading in for the break of 51 high a day. With some buying support at 49. Watching 51 seller break. There's 54. 55. Taking the profit off here. Taking it all off there. Watching 54 now. Seller at 53 here. Watching 54 break. There's 55 on the ask. Okay, watching. Coming back down. I'm going to take it off at 53. Small loss there. Watching 54 again. There's 55 on the ask. Watching 56. Hollow is at 62. So still a ways away. Watching 55 break. There's 56. Watching 56 here. Watching 56. Taking off pretty much break even. Okay, it's coming back down to 54. Should see 53, 52 here probably. This thing has gone pretty much straight up, so there's that as well. It might be just too extended. We have to try and find the balance between pulling back and overextending. Starter here at 55. Gonna take it off at 54. Feels like it needs to pull back. That candle closed at its lows. Watching the pullback below 54. Honestly, down to 50 would still be a nice pullback. 4-cent pullback. 47 would still be good. I mean, it definitely has some range here for a sub-dollar stock. I'm glad we stuck around. 53 here on the bid, 52. Sellers at 53. Sellers at 52.60. Buy there. Okay, I've bought some shares at 51. Wanting to see this. Bought some more at 49. Average is 50 now. Watching over 50. There's 52, 53. Taking some off. 51.80. Order sitting at 51.80. Gonna go ahead and pull it for now. Watching this back over 52. 53 is the high of this candle. Watching 52 break, 53. It's a good dip for the break of 56. This could be our pullback for the break of high day. Adding back at 52. Watching 53 here. Watching that seller at 52.90. Gonna cut it for now actually at 52. Now watching that seller at 53. Seller at 52.17. Okay, watching that seller at 53. Buyers at 52. Watching this through 54 now, 56. 55.80 is high a day. Average is 52.80. Watching 55 here. Break of 55.80. There's 55.40, watching 55.80. Watching this break and rip through 56, 57, 58. Watching 56 here. There's 7, 58, 59. Can we get 60 here? 60. Watching 60, 59's the high. 58. Took most of it off the table here. Watching 59 for the break. Taking the rest off. Okay, very nice breakout over highs. Got a nice 4-cent squeeze. Or 8-cent squeeze if you count the bottom. 59's the new high. I like how much range this thing is giving us. It's very nice. Buyers at 55. Loading back in at 56. Launching it back over 57. Our buyers at 55. But I'm watching for the hold. Adding at 57. Now watching 58, 59 here for break a high a day. Watching 59. There's 58.20, 58.90. Watching 58.90. Buyers at 58. There's 58.70. Come on here. Cutting the rest of it at 58.20 for now. Trying to get filled, not getting filled. Got some insane slippage on that order. I don't think I made money on that. Buying the dip here at 50. Watching 51, 52. 53 there on the bid. There's 56, this is a huge dip. 56 is the high on that dip. It's a 6-cent dip on a $7, 50-cent stock. There's 58. Sellers at 58, watching buyers at 57. Watching the sellers at 58. Try getting out at 55. Sellers at 55. Big buyer, sellers stacking up at 55, 56. Watch them get filled. Gonna go back to 4,000 share lots. The 5,000 share lots aren't filling that well. Buying the dip down here, 52. As that buyer gets sold into. Gonna cut it for a small loss. Watching 52 hold. Will 52 hold here. Big seller at 52. There's 51. Okay, low of 50. Low of 48, 45 actually. Sellers stacking into it. This might be the end of it because the sellers are going heavy from 59 all the way down to 49. Sellers are still there at 49. They're starting to thin out, though. I'm going to buy a dip here. Watching it back over 50. Can I get back over 50 here? If not, then it's a quick sell. Just starter size for now. Until we see 50. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Doesn't look like it wants to bounce. Okay, 48 here. 47. This might be tanking. 45 is the 20 EMA. We just broke VWAP. Gonna get a starter here at 48. See if he gets back over VWAP at 49. Watching 49 and 50. 48.50 on the ask. Going back down. Gonna take it off break even. Seller came in at 48.01. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my eyes off it just for a second because I wanted to see if that one trade was a loss here. I sent the order out at 58.12. I got most of it filled here in the 58s. 57. And then after that I got 1,000, about 2,000 filled at 56. And then, or no, 6,000 filled at 56. And 6,000 filled at 55.40. And I was in at 55, 56 area. Okay, so I got half my position filled for break even, pretty much. Or pretty much all my position. Yeah. So it actually only ended up being a small loss. Okay. Big buyer at 57.20. I'll go ahead and take a starter. See if the buyer holds up. Nope. Getting out here for now. Break even. Still holding a little bit, but it's flickering. Not sure what the flickering is. Okay, it's down to 46 now. LHDX from yesterday is starting to go. LHDX from yesterday. We did good on it yesterday. Okay. Small break-even trade there. It's a bit too crowded. Yeah, LHDX is too crowded for me today. Yesterday it was a bit less crowded on the level 2. I can already see that just from the one trade. Fat GQ, you're killing it lately. Yeah, yesterday and today have been great, but today started off pretty crappy. We were down over 2,000 at one point, 2,200 I believe, and we've swung it back all the way to up 2,500. So we were able to recover it. We went past max loss, which is not good. But there was still plenty of opportunity today because of yesterday's OCEA move. Yesterday's OCEA move provided liquidity or opportunity for today's trading. And in the beginning 30 minutes of the day, there was a bit too much moving, so everyone was kind of split, and that led to a lot of indecision in the stocks that we were trading. But once everything calmed down, we got a nice move on LUNR. On this, not the first move, we didn't catch the first move, but we caught this second move after this halt up right here. We bought at 30, 32 or 33 here after this mini dip, and the reason we bought was because we wanted to break a 35. Hello up was at 36, and we got that nice $3 move on like 800 shares or 400 shares. I think it was 400 shares, and very nice move here. So that got us up. That got us back to flat on the day. And then from there, we gave back 500, went to down 500, and then from there we made 3,000 on CYRN. This one we started seeing at 30, 35 area, and from there we've been trading it till 60. Very nice move on CYRN. At one point it was up. Let's see if I draw trend line. At one point it was up like 175%. It's a very nice move. If it reclaims view up here, it's still in play. So if it gets back above 50, 49 area. There's 49 on the ask. So there's 50. Watching this back over 50. Spires at 49. 49.70 has some sellers. Gonna go ahead and cut it. 49.70, okay. Alright, took a cent, penny cent loss on 8,000 shares. Has a bottoming wick, high of 970, 49.70. Yeah, thank you, Mike. We got a really nice move on CYRN from 30 cents all the way to 60. It's a 100% move. Looks like Lunar's actually curling back up too, if it wants to get back above. What's it called? VWAP. Lunar. Let's see. What did I miss? Trader community, what are your thoughts on Trade Zero? I traded with Trade Zero America back in mid last year, and my experience was I would always get probably like 4 times a month, once a week on average. I would get software issues where I would either not be able to log in, or I'd be stuck in a trade and the servers would go down, or I'd be stuck in a trade and I can't sell. So there was a lot of issues with them, and that's the primary reason why I left them, is because even though they have a really nice level 2, it just wasn't worth it for me because I was getting way too many software errors that were losing me money. But they do have nice hotkeys in a level 2. But I think if you want, you can go ahead and get the DOS integration with TD Ameritrade. It's a little bit more expensive than the Trade Zero, but So DOS integration is like 150 a month. That's what I have right now. And it just gives me a really nice looking level 2. And I can have hotkeys if I want them. I choose not to because I have heard that there's issues with executing through DOS. Oh, you're in Europe. Gotcha. Um, I really need to study up on European brokers because I've had a lot of people from Europe asking me which broker should I use, and I just don't know what you guys can use over there. Um, Scromes, good job on the red to green. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On the 1 minute, there are 2 yellow lines on top and bottom. What are those? Those are my 1 minute, like previous 1 minute, low and high. And the way I set them up is, let's see. If you're using TD Ameritrade, you can go to Studies, right? Click on the little research thing on the chart. And if you look up daily high low, this one right here, you put this onto your price chart. So just drag it like this. And I have mine set like, okay, wait, this is the 5 minute chart. On the 1 minute chart, here we go. Daily high low, you go into it. Aggregation period, it's set to daily when you first put it on, but I changed it to 1 minute. And then the length, 1, -1, that's all standard. I didn't change anything there. And then here I changed this from no. It was on no before, and you can see here it shows every single candle, and that's just too much. It's too crowded. So I put it on yes just to show the last 1 minute candle. And yeah, that's the daily low high. I just changed it to a 1 minute low high. Looks like CYRN is starting to pull back more heavy. The 9 EMA on the 5 minute chart's still at 41 though. Ed, have you tried tick charts? Yeah, I have tried them, but I prefer the if I'm gonna be using that small of a time frame chart, I prefer using the 10-second chart. TD Ameritrade doesn't offer 10-second charts; they only offer the tick charts. But I find that the candles you get on the 10-second charts are a lot more readable than the tick charts. So I don't actually prefer using a tick chart, even though some might say it's helpful. I like the flow between the time frame charts instead of ticks. Sir Clive used Trade Zero in January 2023. Yeah, and it sucked. The servers went down. They didn't offer to credit. Yeah, that's basically how my experience was as well with Trade Zero. I used them for 3 months, 3.5 months, and then I called it quits with them. Alright, I'm just watching CYRN here. TMBR is back above VWAP, but that's the one that really got me today. It's got me down 1,000 on that one. Just basically I was trying to get high day breakouts at 94, 90 area. And it never really broke 98, the pre-market highs. So I got chopped out. And we caught this flush right here, I believe. Yeah, so we caught this flush right here on TMBR. I just don't want to trade that one again. Any other questions before I go ahead and take off? I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Have I tried using trader view charts? Opinion on 10-second charts. I have not used trading view charts, so I haven't used them. I'm pretty sure you have to pay for them, correct? If I'm not mistaken, you have to pay like $100 a month or something like that. I've just been using the free charting with TD Ameritrade. And then my opinion on 10-second charts is that they can be very helpful for scalp trading. So if I had access to 10-second charts, I'd have them up, and I would definitely be using them. But TD Ameritrade doesn't have 10-second charts, so. But if I had a software that did use 10-second charts, I would have them up. Yes, definitely, I would use them. Let's see. Use 50 to 100, 200 tick charts depending on speed. Dan, there's a free version. Let me go ahead and see. Trade Signal has 10-second charts. Isn't Trade Signal? Let's see. I remember that name. I don't remember where from though. Charting. Let's see here. All right, we have. Let me see that trading view. Trading view 3. Upgrades, plans, and features. One second, guys. Wow, there's 35 people in here. Very nice, guys. Go ahead and hit the like. Maybe take a subscribe if you really feel like it. We have a nice weekend coming up here before the end of the month. This today puts us up, I think almost 15,000 on the month. But yeah, it's very, very good that we're increasing size and we're also yeah, hit the like for the comeback today. Definitely. Thanks, Scrums. Um, so yeah, I'm looking at TraderView's website or TradingView. It looks like their charts are only for the Pro plan. Or ad-free charts are for the Pro plan. And then I guess if I only use them for 10-second charts, I can have one chart up in the basic plan. I'm not sure. I'll look into it this weekend. The TradingView 10-second chart. And then Jesse, experience with CMEG. Yes, I have experience with CMEG. I spent most of my beginner years at CMEG from from December of 2020, and then on and off again between December 2020 and January 2022. I was pretty much on and off with CMEG, and my experience with them was I would. I mean, I wasn't a profitable trader back then, so maybe my experience is a bit hindered, but they charge quite a lot in commissions, $3 per trade. And then you also have to pay ECN fees, which are like 0.003 per share. And I think my strategy right now would not be profitable at CMEG. I think the fees are way too high. And it's already hard enough to be profitable. Why would you try and trade it through fees? I mean, I guess if you're trading with CMEG, you'd probably want to adopt a style that holds for like 5-minute setups instead of scalping. Because the fees are so high, you want to be taking less trades a day. I think if you were to trade with CMEG, you'd probably want to do like one trade a day and just get your profit and get out. Sir Clive saying you have to buy the highest plan on TradingView to get the 10-second charts. 330 a year, $9 a month for data. You know what? Yeah, I don't think that would be worth it for my 10-second charts. Maybe if I'm making like, like 40 grand a month, maybe I can definitely spend that. But right now I'm totally fine with just the 1-minute charts. And I can get a pretty good idea of what the 10-second chart looks like just by staring at the level 2. Um Mike, thanks for the encouraging words there. Yeah. Great. Thank you, Mike. Dirty Mike, Scromes, Sir Clive, Ed, Jesse, Trader Community. Thank you all for being here. All right. CMAG platform fees is expensive as well. Yeah, the platform fees at CMAG are like 150. It's the same it's the same amount that I'm paying for the DOS platform here at TD Ameritrade. Charge you $60 to withdraw. Exactly, yeah. They also charge you to deposit as well, I believe. Like $30 or $50. Yeah. Trade Signal. I'll look into Trade Signal this weekend, Ed, to see if they have good, cheap, 10-second charts. You're saying it's expensive. Okay, never mind. I'll still look into it, see what expensive means. Have a good weekend, guys. Yeah, King Burlington, today could have been a great day if I didn't um, mess up the beginning. I think I overtraded. I'll definitely take a look at today's early trades over the weekend. So over the weekend, what I'm gonna be studying is today's drawdown. I'm not gonna be studying the recovery too much because I mean I just traded what I was supposed to do on the recovery, but I'll definitely study up on the drawdown today, the $2,000 drawdown. And then I think as well, it had some really choppy trading on Wednesday. I'm gonna study up on that as well. So that's my plans for the weekend. Wednesday and today's trading. I'm gonna be taking a look at. Yesterday, I felt like I traded pretty perfectly in terms of having a slow, steady gain. Trade signals 180 to 200 a month. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna take care, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay green, stay safe. All right, peace out. I'll see you on Monday. Take care.